I'm the CEO of SurePulse Medical. We're a company in neonatal care targeting a 1% improved survival rate and a 6% reduction in neonatal disability. In the last 12 months, we've been validating our technology in adults. That's an oxygen desaturation trial. We've also won a grant of $1.5 million that allowed us to transform and take that platform and apply it into new areas of neonatal care, such as kangaroo care. We believe that this platform will enable us to scale into lots of different areas, as well as the delivery room, neonatal care, and home care as well. And the investment that we are raising at the moment will allow us to go for FDA clearance for our first patch device, to sign a distribution contract, and to submit to the FDA for our kangaroo care device as well. So what is the challenge that we're addressing? It's around the problem of newborn resuscitation. Around 1 in 10 babies need some form of resuscitation at delivery. That's around 380,000 in the USA per year. And the failure to maintain newborns within set parameters increases the risk of death or significant morbidity, including brain injury. And because it's, babies are born not breathing, and clinicians have to ascertain the status of that baby very, very quickly. Existing devices such as pulse oximeters, ECG electrodes, can take a long time to pick up a signal. And that's because they're really not designed for the specific needs of newborn babies, premature infants, at delivery. And it's been shown there's a 55% error rate in adherence to the basic steps of the neonatal resuscitation program. And these delays and errors, when every second counts when a baby is not getting enough oxygen, that can really sort of add up to catastrophic outcomes such as cerebral palsy and even death. So our mission is to put babies and their families at the heart of our monitoring solutions, delivering better outcomes for the neonatal journey from birth to home and beyond. So our solution is the SurePulse NeoPatch. This is a wireless vital sign monitoring system designed for use straight after birth. It's a multi-parameter system that measures SpO2, pulse rates, ECG heart rate, skin temperature, and also supports integrations with respiratory function monitors and video recording. And it's designed to provide wireless, reliable monitoring of neonatal vital signs to support optimal adherence to guidelines. And there's a significant benefit for the infants that would use this patch. It's firstly improved survival and reduction in hospital length of stay. Because it's specifically designed around the needs of the newborn, it's not a repurposed adult device, it can be applied quickly and easily. But beyond the initial steps of resuscitation, it can also improve parental bonding, breastfeeding, and birthday cuddles. But the main value proposition is around improved heart rate assessment, respiratory management, that optimizes the treatment of infants at birth, and that eventually leads to a 1% improved survival rate and a 6% reduction in disability. And when you have 380,000 infants a year in the US needing treatment, that adds up to a huge amount of money. It's been estimated that the lifetime cost of caring for an infant with cerebral palsy is around $1 million, but the liability can add up to tens of millions of dollars. So there's a significant opportunity for saving. We've conducted a lot of market validation of our technology across the US and Europe and around the world. We've validated the need, not just amongst clinicians, but amongst our distribution partners. And also we've leveraged significant grant funders in excess of $2.5 million in the UK. In terms of the market size that we are addressing, this is a growing market. There's increased rates of prematurity. There's also increased awareness that interventions that we make in the neonatal period have a huge impact on both on the quality of life for newborn babies. And so there's increased focus on investing in quality of care. Imagine that an infant receives brain damage at birth. That's a huge impact on their entire life, 80 or 90 years perhaps. And so, it's really important to focus investment on those early years. But we're targeting a market that's predicted to grow to $13.5 billion by 2030, of which around $1 billion is in neonatal monitoring devices specifically. In terms of our roadmap, we're launching with our core features around ECG and temperature and data connectivity this year, adding an SpO2 after our pivotal trial in the UK that's starting in a couple of months' time, and then integrating other parameters and outside partners into our system. In terms of the business model, the end user price for the system is around $15,000, which is commensurate with other monitoring systems in use at delivery. But it's a razor blade model where the single-use patch retails around $125 to end users, and we validated this pricing with neonatologists in the USA. SurePulse itself partners with distributors in key territories. In the USA, we have several distribution partners that we're talking to across Europe and the Middle East as well. And our main customers are neonatologists, but obviously we understand that the neonatal nurses are also key allies as well. This adds up to a strong revenue growth opportunity. Here's just an illustration of the numbers across the USA. Selling both main systems and single-use patches into hospital systems over 5 years leads to revenues over $100 million. In terms of competition, there's only really one other company, which is Lertle, which are targeting devices specifically for resuscitation. They have their NeoBeat device, which is a kind of a simple ECG monitor they really developed for use in the developing world. And it is wireless and designed for the delivery room, but it doesn't have the range of vital signs that are needed to support optimal care. So what is it about SurePulse that kind of clearly differentiates us from our competitors? Well, there's no adhesive in the patch. So one of the key issues around premature infants is the skin damage that existing technologies can sometimes bring. Takes advantage of central positioning. So pulse oximeters that are in use at the moment are positioned on the limbs, and that can lead to poor signal uptake. It's wireless, so supports the increased practice of delayed cord clamping, single patient use, and it's all in one. And it's all underpinned by novel reflection mode pulse oximetry technology, which is proprietary to SurePulse. The investment strengthens the commercial team. We already have 9 employees and a strong board. We're looking to bring on a chief commercial officer into the business with this new investment. Alongside myself, Bill Allen is our chairman, who's got significant experience in Medtech and exits under his belt. We also work closely with the University of Nottingham, Professor Barry Hayes-Gill and Don Sharkey. And Barry himself has previously founded a company, Monaco Healthcare, that was sold to GE in fetal monitoring. As I said, we've raised significant grant money to leverage the technology that we've developed and apply it to other areas of neonatal care. Our Kanga Care product is only now a few months behind our VS Patch product. Uses the same underlying technology and integration platform. So our strategic timeline is to go for FDA 510K clearance later on this year and commercial launch in the USA. We've now got $1.8 million committed out of our $2.6 million raise, so I'd be delighted to talk to you if that's of interest to you. But thank you very much for your time and your attention. I'm James Carpenter. Thank you.